think a strong experience of this expressive arts that really has resonated with me and stayed with me is in working with a specific refugee population, refugee youth. And I believe this particular demographic is often quite marginalized in terms of their capacity for choice. And in doing the expressive arts in one particular session, we started out with what was alive for them. What could they bring over, like a living thread from their culture? And it was a mixture of dance and music. And then one of the youth said, "Oh, I hear this beat coming from the laundry room. Let's go over to the laundry room and make it more, make it bigger, expand the range of play," which was my interpretation of what he was saying. So we took the whole group over to the laundry room. And through this expressive arts lens of expanding the range, of bringing in multiple voices, of bringing in our kinesthetic intelligence, our visual intelligence, our proprioceptive intelligence, we started to create a performance piece in a laundromat that involved movement, spoken word, dance, and song of this fusion from Congolese Somalia beats with the laundromat. And in a way it was powerful because it was on their own terms. They were placemaking through multiple senses, multiple intelligences. And it wasn't me being directive saying, if we use this modality and this modality. But it really elicited to me the very essence of expressive arts, how that intermodal exchange, one modality inherently and very seamlessly begets the next modality. And through that, the crystallization of a performance piece began to show. And there was such a moment of satisfaction in such an unlikely place that I feel like that's a real strength of the expressive arts. We can work in the most unlikely places, using unlikely forms that go against and beyond our habitual responses, that we can begin to conceive whole new worlds. And in that notion of new worlding, we can find our place in precarious situations. So that really stays with me as a vibrant way where expressive arts are inherently part of our multiple intelligences. I think what is unlikely and unique about E.G.S. is that the space is created based upon this notion of expanding what is. And I have never worked in an organization or an institution that has this leveraging capacity, both in terms of this beautiful space, but also with a very a strong focus on the studio mindset of saying we're coming together in this living laboratory of discovery, of innovation, of invention. And I think the very inventive nature of this place spurs on whole other projects and networks that couldn't happen anywhere else because of the demographic that comes from all over the world. And I think right now we need places like this with multiple worldviews coming together. People from innovation circles, people from arts circles, conflict transformation circles, therapy circles, coming together to share these diverse knowledge bases and say, what can we learn from each other? What else? What more? What if? And it's not about prototyping something that is one-dimensional, but through the multi-modalities that we can use, it's like a living prototype for the next. And I think that it's social innovation embodied here. And I think it couldn't be a better place for a living network to do that.